I was walking down the trail and I looked over here and I saw this maroonish, reddish looking sawbriar, and it intrigued me, so I actually zoomed in on it, took a picture of it in my Picture This app. This is a devil's walking stick. I've heard about these. What a beautiful, beautiful sawbriar that is. That's what we always call them. Cow vetch. Now here's a beauty that I actually know the Latin name for instead of just the common name like the last three. This one is called Solaris Ignitionem. That is the Latin name for this beauty, and it prefers full sun. Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Well, today I wanted to practice a little bit more with some polished aluminum can solar ignition. I've shown you this many times on this channel and the other channel. We're just simply going to take this. It's called Blue Magic Metal Polish. You can find it at any auto parts store for under $10. So you'll want to take like 5 minutes to polish up the bottom of this can. 2 coats is what I use. I mean, I give it a good polishing one time, buff it out, and then polish it one more time, buff it out. That makes it shiny enough to make it into a good solar igniter. Still a very weak solar igniter, but good enough to ignite some char material. Then I want to show you some next fire mentality. After we go ahead and ignite some char material, let's go ahead and make a fire. And I want to show you how to make some no char tin char cloth with this denim. Oh, I didn't show you before. There's my dull before. And here is the after. Can you see my red camera with the shotgun mic up on top of it? It should be upside down. Well, I actually have a piece of char cloth in there. I thought this was all, there it goes. We'll go ahead and ignite that piece of char cloth that just blew away. All right, I just tried it on my finger out in the sun and it's really hot. It's not gonna have any problem igniting that char cloth. Let's go ahead and cut up our piece that we're going to make into char without using a char tin. Go ahead and make it about 3 times bigger than what you want it to be. You're just going to set it on fire, let it completely burn, sort of completely burn. When you see everything completely black, then I'm going to put it in this jar, snuff it out, and then we're going to turn right around and use our solar igniter to ignite it and make a fire. This is what will burn up. All right, Now we got a good angle to where I can see the bottom, see the focal point underneath there. Find it on your finger first. Right there. And that will ignite. All right, it just got very, very bright, so we know we have ignition. And it was burning my fingers. Always question when you see the ember leave the shot. Always question about if any funky stuff's been going on. And the wind is taking it to flames. Let's go ahead and set the shot back up over here. Look, our skewer with denim on it. We're just going to let it get completely black before we snuff it out. Let me set you back up in the sun and we'll go at it again. And you don't have to have a jar to snuff this out. A lot of times I'll take just a rag or some leaves or anything you put onto it to cut off the oxygen and make it snuff out. That's what we ended up with. No char tin, char cloth. And that will work beautifully. Let me show you. Hope you can see that. That right there is plenty hot enough to ignite this char. I saw that one take off. It's because of the wind. Everybody's always wanting to know, what can I find in nature to polish that up? I don't want to have to buy polish, metal polish from the auto parts store. Sadly, there's nothing in nature that you can find that will polish that aluminum can. Yeah, you're going to be able to find lots of aluminum cans, but you're not going to find a polishing agent. I don't care if it's you happen to have a chocolate bar. If you have a chocolate bar in your pack, or if you have toothpaste in your pack, all that doesn't work. You can get just the least little bit of shine on it, but really not enough to make a great solar igniter. When this smoke clears up, we'll say goodbye. All right, y'all. I'm butchering the Latin name for the Latin way to say solar ignition. It looks like, and it sounded like to me, you know, you can Google how do you say solar ignition in Latin, and it'll come up with that site that'll give you the pronunciation. Solaris Ignitionem. Solaris Ignitionem. Appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.